Before we dive into this incredible journey of history, rarity, and hidden wealth, take a moment and hit that subscribe button. If you're a collector, a lover of vintage treasures, or someone who enjoys uncovering the secrets of the past, this channel is where you belong. Now, let me take you back. Imagine it's the year 1973. In South Africa, a time of transition, a period marked by political tension and economic change, something small yet significant was quietly being minted. A coin. A humble 5-cent piece. At the time, no one thought much of it. It was just another coin to slip into a pocket or pass across a counter. But as the decades rolled on, something happened. That small piece of bronze-plated steel began to vanish from everyday life. And today, it holds a secret that only a few collectors have come to understand. This isn't just any coin. This is the 5 cents from 1973, struck in the heart of South Africa, a coin that now whispers stories to those who know how to listen. And the story it tells isn't just one of metallurgy and mint marks. It's a story of time. Of survival. Of rarity born from obscurity. Coins, you see, are more than currency. They are time capsules. They hold in their tiny frames the weight of a nation's identity, its transitions, its history. And this 5-cent coin, is no exception. On the front, you'll find the coat of arms, a proud symbol of a nation in motion. And on the reverse, a majestic blue crane, the national bird of South Africa, standing tall, calm, composed. But beneath that elegant design lies something even more majestic: scarcity. Not every coin minted in a given year becomes valuable. In fact, most don't. But every once in a while, something changes. A limited run. A small detail. A minting error. A shift in composition. A political shift. Or sometimes, just the simple passage of time that wipes most specimens from circulation. That's when a coin crosses the line from being mere currency to becoming a collector's prize. And the 1973 South African 5-cent coin has crossed that line. But let's take a step deeper into the past. In 1973, this coin was part of everyday life. It bought a sweet, a matchbox, maybe a few sips of cola. It clinked in the pockets of men coming home from work, rested in drawers beside old photographs, got lost under floorboards, dropped between the seats of aging cars. Most of those coins are long gone. Melted. Forgotten. Tossed aside in the rush of modern life. But a few, a very few, survived. And it is those survivors that now attract the eyes of collectors around the world. Not just because of the design or the metal or the history. But because of what we all seek: rarity, uniqueness, legacy. And let's be honest, value. Because a coin may be beautiful, but when its worth skyrockets beyond reason, that's when everyone starts to take notice. Think about it for a moment. You may have walked past a coin just like this years ago. Maybe you had one in your drawer. Maybe your grandfather did. Maybe there's one in an old box somewhere in your attic, wrapped in cloth or stuck between the pages of an old notebook. And maybe, just maybe, you're holding a small fortune without even knowing it. Now I know what you're thinking. It's just a 5-cent coin. It's tiny. It's old. It's been forgotten. How can it possibly be worth anything? Let me tell you why. This coin has become more than a piece of metal. It's become a collector's ghost, sought after, whispered about, hard to find, and harder to let go of. And as the number of these coins in mint condition continues to drop, demand rises. That's how value is born. That's how legends are made. Collectors today are offering thousands for well-preserved examples. And the market has been heating up quietly, without the mainstream media taking notice. That's the thing about treasures: they don't scream. They wait. Silently. Patiently. For the right eyes to see them. And the right eyes are now wide open. This coin is no longer about 5 cents. It's about heritage. It's about the thrill of the hunt. It's about finding something rare in an age where everything seems mass-produced and disposable. It's about owning a piece of a time that's gone, holding in your hand something that most will never find again. And here's the twist: a collector's market recently valued this exact coin, yes, the 1973 South African 5 cents, at a staggering $3 million. That's right. $3 million. All for a coin most people ignored for half a century. It doesn't mean every coin from that year is worth millions, of course. Condition matters. Rarity matters. Authenticity is everything. But the fact remains, this tiny coin has reached legendary status in the collector's world. And that kind of leap in value is rare. Very rare. So I ask you this. Do you have one? Have you checked your old boxes, your grandfather's coin jar, that old cigar tin from years ago? Because if you find one, and it's in the right condition, you might just be holding something worth far more than you ever imagined. Now you know the story. The coin that went from everyday pocket change to million-dollar treasure. Don't ignore the past. Sometimes, the smallest pieces carry the biggest secrets. If you enjoyed this video, and if you want more stories of forgotten riches, vintage treasures, and powerful pieces of history that have turned into gold, you know what to do. Subscribe, share, and stay tuned. You never know what's hiding in your own home. Maybe the next treasure is already in your hands.